Hi, welcome yet to a brand new episode. My name is Dr. Faith Elizabeth Nanyonga. Thank you for tuning in today. Today I'd like to talk about why you need a mentor. And before I get into this, here's an advert from our sponsor, Anchor. So let's take it back from the beginning. My defining moment in my career came as I was finishing my A-levels. I was contemplating what I needed to do at university. I wasn't sure what direction I would take in case I didn't get my first option at university, which was medicine, like many of the African students. Your parents either want you to be a lawyer, a medical doctor, or else you're a failure. So when this moment came in my life, I was hesitant to choose many courses because I thought I would make it to do medicine. Sadly, I didn't make it. But I think I got the best advice ever in my career from my biology and chemistry teacher. His name is Robert. So Robert tells me, you know what? I have friends who are doing biomedical sciences at Makerere University, which is a university in Uganda. You could think about taking it. So I went and did my research and I found that in case I didn't get medicine, I'll choose that to be my career. It was my second best option. And that's what I ended up pursuing. So he mentored me in such a way that he helped me see my career path in a different perspective. And hadn't it been for his guidance and input in my career, I don't think I would have pursued biomedical sciences. I believe a mentor is someone who helps you see your career in a different perspective. They've been there, they've done that. They've traversed the journey that you want to traverse, and they take you on under their wings to support you in terms of career development. It might be professional development, it might be business. These people are very important in our lives. Many successful people attribute their success to having good quality mentors. But how do you decide that this person is fit to be your mentor? I think you need to choose a person who you trust. There should be a person who you're willing to have honest conversations with and you won't feel judged. There should be people whose profession or career or even business stand motivates you to be like them. They should be ahead of you because you don't want to choose someone who is on your level to mentor you. You're not going to grow. Be able to give you constructive criticism or feedback without you feeling down or belittled. I think a good mentor is the one who should listen to you, who should know that they might not have all the answers to your questions, but they're willing to give you a benefit of doubt to try out something that you think might work. A good mentor should be a good listener. They should be able to listen to you and advise you accordingly. They should also know that they might not have all the answers to your questions. So, in some instances, they could even learn from you. So while you're choosing a good mentor, focus on these aspects. Hey, I'd like to invite you into my Facebook group. It's called the Frame Solutions Advance Yourself. In that group, I teach every Monday about career development and career growth in terms of productivity, what you need to do to advance your career, how to network like a pro, mentorship, and I give very useful tips every Monday at 9 p.m. Australian East Standard Time. If you're yearning for career development, looking for useful nuggets to move you ahead in your career, this is a place to be. The details on how to join are in the description of this podcast. I can't wait to see you in the group. So now that I've given you the things that you need to look out for while choosing a mentor, now let's go into the real thing. Why you need a mentor and what a mentor is going to help you do. First and foremost, a mentor takes you under their wings. So they help you stay motivated and discover the path that you want to take in your career. Just like the example I gave earlier on of my biology and chemistry teacher. Since these people have traversed the journey that you want to traverse, they know what it takes to get to where you want to go. So they might have the tools, the techniques, the methods, the skills, the knowledge, and also the answers to some of your questions. Like what I said previously, they might not have all the answers, but they are more inclined to help you find the answers to all your questions in terms of your career guidance and your career growth. They help you form meaningful collaborations and associations. So they're going to help you in your networking process. Say, you might be wanting to become an associate in accounting or auditing, and your mentor is like a senior. They will connect you to those people who are in that line. They'll be like, oh, I know this person. I could connect you to this person. Yeah, there's Sarah I know who works for this organization. There's this one I know who leads this team. So they connect you to a broad range of people with different skills in line with where you want to go. They are also your own cheerleader. So a good mentor encourages you to be your best. They will cheer you on. They will provide you with constructive feedback. They will challenge you to take up new opportunities. They'll even give you time to shadow them in case they are not available. They'll be like, oh, I know Faith will deal with that. I know Grace will deal with this. I know Peter will take up this. I know Mohammed will do this. So they are willing to give their word for you. In case, let's say, you need to apply for a job, they will recommend you for that job. In case you need to apply for a scholarship, they'll be like, oh, I can recommend Faith to take up that training or that scholarship. They are willing to motivate you to do your best and to get where you want to go. The other thing is that they will advocate for you. They will be with you along the step of your career. They will advocate for you in times that you are not in the room. They will speak their word for you. They'll be like, yeah, I believe they are good at this. So they are more inclined to help you achieve what you want to achieve in your career or in your professional life. They know exactly how to do this. The other thing a good mentor doesn't shy away from doing is providing you with constructive criticism and feedback. You know, many of us are hesitant to take up feedback. If someone's give you feedback, you might feel bad. But a good mentor is not scared to give feedback. A good mentor is not scared to tell you when you're making a mistake, and they're not scared to make you see things in a different perspective or a different lens. So we all need constructive feedback to grow, because if you're in your own comfort zone, you never grow. And many times when you try out new things, you're going to find some hurdles along the way. So they are there to give you feedback and show you areas of your career or your professional life that you might have ignored, in anticipation that their feedback helps you grow. Just as I said about motivation, they motivate you, but they also help you build your own personal brand. By building your personal brand, they're helping you stand out, because your personal brand is what people know about you without you being there. If someone mentions, let's say, Faith, people might know me for this podcast, but they're going to help you build your personal brand in such a way that even when you're not in the room and someone mentions their name, they will say, oh, Faith, the one who is the host of the Frame Solution podcast. Faith, the one who teaches about career development. So they help you grow in terms of your career by helping you build your personal brand and your own name. A good mentor will always encourage you to take up new opportunities and new trainings. They always want to see you get ahead. They will challenge you to take up new posts, apply for those jobs that you think you might not be qualified for when your imposter syndrome kicks in. They will challenge you and motivate you to get better each and every single day or year that you're working with them. So getting yourself a good mentor is very important in your career development, because they'll challenge you to get new skills, take up new trainings, take up new leadership opportunities, and this makes you a better person in your career. Through this mentorship, you build relationships, because as I said, you need to get someone that you trust. So if you have someone that you trust, you're building a long-lasting friendship and career guidance buddy. So now you've got yourself a mentor. Then what? So what you need to do, you need to establish a working relationship with this person. And how you do this is that you as the mentee, you need to state what you expect out of the mentor. You need to state what you expect from the mentorship and also lay the ground rules of where you want to go. Since you know where exactly you want to go, they're there to guide you. They're there to help you get to where you want to go. They're there to help you get to what you want to achieve. What you also need to understand is that you as a mentee, you're the one supposed to take action. They give you suggestions, but it's you to take actions. Say you're looking at getting a leadership position and you want to take up leadership like roles in your current position. If that's what they suggest that you do, you have to do the work, take the action and act as per their suggestions. Also, what you need to understand is that your mentor will be busy. Most times they might not have so much time, so you have to be the one to take action. As a mentee, you need to be clear as to why you need a mentor. Also, at the start of your mentorship, you need to define what type of relationship you're after with your mentor. You have to define what type of mentorship you need, what you expect out of your mentor, and what you expect to get out of the mentorship. You also need to define what kind of person you're looking for in a mentor. Then also you have to set some goals and what you want to achieve from the mentorship. This way you'll know that you're on the right path to where you want to be. Then also don't just limit yourself to one mentor. Myself, I have 3 mentors at this moment. And each of the mentors brings out a different strength in me. So while you're getting yourself a mentor, you don't just need one person. You can have more than one person to mentor you at one point. It is your responsibility as a mentee to establish how you'd be communicating with your mentor. Will it be by email? Avoid so much paperwork because most of these times these people are very busy. So make the communication fun. Also understand that these people are very busy. So respect their time. If you say that you deliver, let's say, as progress on what you're working on, please deliver. Don't wait for them to look for you because most times they might not even look for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for taking your time to listen to this entire episode. So I'd like to end this episode here, and if you've learned something from this episode, please subscribe, rate and review wherever you listen to your podcast. And if you have any guests that you'd like me to interview, please send me an email. The email address is theframesolution@gmail.com, or you could use faithliz@theframesolutions.com. Follow us on the socials, which is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. The name is The Frame Solutions. If you're enjoying and learning from these episodes, please share them with your family, friends, your colleagues, and everyone who is interested in career development. I can't wait to speak to you in the next episode.